young communicators, fine communicators, ma NPP ni NDC. Aaron Asiedu entry NPP ni, ana Dr. Sam Aye NDC. No, modi ako boom, GoldBod. Na NPP ni Aaron was here, Samijamfi. Who he has about disrespected after marking. Abena was asa really kojo upon Kromo. Omomajuma no moye. And do your public official will serve your mind the ebusa question also answer. And ye kasa twitwe sembia. And no. And Dr. Sam Aye was MPP for one tias more can assume. I will GoldBod more how they say. Because Muntimin pointed to one line in the IMF report that say GoldBod aboka. Na Dr. Bawumia ka sembi 2020 something. And there some and Dr. Sam Aye says Dr. Bawumia kai menyen some nka be pese wan kasa hwe videos ni nyina mani si. Na ba tiase me so shady Dr. Bawumia. Aaron so am find this for one chomo. There was a clash at a point was obi bam. No but 2 item say that be my way kasama. Why na start here time kuchuna memo videos ni nyina ma on so katwa show me pacha okopiem ewo lele flower green clean solution set akwaje o cleaning services nyina open clinic company office church bank institution ufie ho ama hwa kama mo be siesie ho ma hwehwam hwa kama de amesro friend numbers na good screen yanyo kakra bi metwa na yopo emfama o mo ejesu fra kra na obakoma se jesu traffic light ro tire pair won say the first abro set also 12 ase ope won sa ebekan backhomesssist.com se Ghana ni ya wa buruchi pacha dana wusi no business na wusi asase na pesa Uni Ghana hanti untimi monitor en kano krenchra ho dia be pacho free ye be ko site honum ba bia contractor na di djuma na mra kwakoduni ye be kama no krachro. Not just that, the more pictures, videos, near some report assassin ba bia dana ye be kama no krachro. Obana wo school no problem na kwakosra no na wahu na academic progress be pacho fashion sa ye be ko ni teachers for na kwakodin komo bibi bia person ye no Ghana ha uni hanti no upobi dia channel how they free na ye errand boys a different number good students and as log on to backhomesssist.com. A place to request here. First insert, MPP ni Aaron Asiedu entry. O se Samija fi careful.
Enese minya botre. Etimidi eyi nsema no. Nipa bia you are defined by your response to an issue, not or reaction to the issue. And yes, I had any see no. Nipa ne ye wie dia wa ye wi. Now you are very much well defined by your response to it. Obi anem eba mi kura constitution.
Yes.
Na constitution obi uji tum say eye niema mienu pe. De di kan e create state. Ene ye de to so mienu. E kire aban tumi a obecheche e de ama various arms of government. Na state aye kan obi. Obeji atum say the Montevideo Convention on the Rights and Responsibilities of States. E kire say ye ka state e hia niema enan. De di kan ye wo mu pa na say there should be a definite population. No wako government, no wako territory, no wako capacity to enter into relations with other states. But the one here kese pani a definite population because ye ma utumia nipa na udi begin so.
Yes.
And nipa na onona ma utumia na oka article 1 clause 1 of the constitution or say sovereignty resides in the people of Ghana. Ye na tumi ni ye dia. Eni edi bia ma wo say kona kodi yeso. Enti se timemu ni baako ehun fumsu obi ana se bibi tochima ana onti bibi ase na obusa wa na ese wo de ahobrase eyi ano enya atenie soafo hwe GoldBod so see you ye fe no yewra samijemfi abotre wate edieni accountability is an incidence of holding a public office. Enti wo de NSF and said nipa no kura busa question na wo ye very much damp enwu hia se wo di natem. Ateni enye part of our orientation as Ghanaian people. Yeah, person me am friend that hene ni di atem sa o. Onya botre o kina bi wo ho. Ene ye o praise him o kina ne atwe receipt. Eso bu ani pa di receipt nko fo so calculate this receipt. The Ghanaian people are asking you a very simple question. Say IMF for say eka bi aba. Be kirem enye wa so ya. As simple as that, any masway. IMF aye kan mini adwa Christi. A o tie kwan ase. Oni ma IMF. IMF yet in 1944. Yet in 1944 no. On the 20th day of September 1957, about 6 months after seeing independence, and a Ghana by mum penifo aso aye ade ekoka IMF. Me ma me anka so mumfa yenko IMF. But yenya to abama aban ne dia, aban ne bedi djuma. Successive government from NPP, NDC, Obia wedi aban su bia no any aba IMF edikasubum. In fact, NPP ajebesia wo ho. NDC aje besia wo ho ena me ne wo kasa ikura ye exit IMF program no ya nya ne ntie say NDC for kura ne o asan another agreement say ye friend policy coordination instrument mo say IMF wo no form mranti o mo technical expertise mra ni mfa mu o man enti say IMF kro na da bia wo kokoje besia wo no ho a wo gidie wo ne mu IMF mo nte dome omonte pokuyase omonte ye fene se kokomlemre ha no wo so wo krata nyina de koma no America ho e ma ne hwehwem no say odeka ana waboka as simple as that. You tell us that ebia eni me krata mu we mu krata mu boko ye say power corrupt and absolute power corrupt absolutely ye rasa me jemfie sere waburu nya botre wate ne abena o say asare nya wa fe no abie wa no wakansem say poor woman di ma me natem aden se ma me ne bone ya ne se yese ka ba wakabi afenyo ma ken kura de wakoro no say poto what is happening in this country enti emusa sembio ye hu ade ne emusa obi hwe Bank of Ghana Suesika
o se wo busa no ne kwan so nowhere to address the issue well reading report ne bo obi din ade no no e na wo dane ade na ba
no na me ka kire o say even when the person has granted kwase we busa a mistaken question una wo so me ye de etumi ama what prevents you say boko say abusuafo de okan enye no kore esi book we so aje odi nipa na temanza entity e ben no that ni hey obi minye sure say na wote ye say obi ba ascribe say wo no obi de obusa na question aje wadi watemanza na wayi wa no how much more wo aye de ye to etua woka ye boni ayaye wo wiase ne say ye de ye to etua woka ne ma otumi no wasom no aje wodi atem and so no respond to issues who brought this kind of orientation in this country adam boni na esi problem na ni Bank of Ghana tam $11.7 billion e the amount sefakoto good that is an established fact wo kasa mu nyina wo so wakoto awie wo baaye no wo de $10 billion e na abakroma enya sa na da bia sami jemfika meaning there is an excess of $1.7 billion loss. The Bank of Ghana and the terms kanemawa certainly it will sit on their account. Nobody is disputing that. But the description on the IMF report it say so if somebody refers to you tell us
that description is not
no,
the way you put it.
No, please.
The IMF categorized Niomede loss number.
That's GoldBod's activities is it not part?
What it states, David. What it states is service charge and assay fees paid to GoldBod. And GoldBod's argument has been said that cannot be a component of the laws because in the agreement PMMC now GoldBod ebeye agent no e wom se auto gold ne bremia I'll pay you a service charge. And why do you put that as a component of a loss on Bank of Ghana way and then mention say GoldBod ETS kanman? That has been the argument.
Whichever be the case.
Yes.
Sikano ya tebiri edi amount. Wodi akodi juma. E kaba whether it sits on your account or not, it is incumbent on you to explain to us.
To explain.
As simple as that. Don't insult. But Obi $1.7 billion. And you convert it to Ghana cedis, 22 billion Ghana cedis. But I want to say, Sikase no here now they establish a bank. We have 400 million. Divide 400 million Ghana cedis by 22 billion Ghana cedis. You can establish 55 banks with it. 55. Bank maku adionum 55 baako kra ye mame vice president ko she ho bo te ho penten kwa wayera ma na hwehwe na omu
de hin no
women development wo de obi fa wa fidie ekosi krom fa koman kasim dwom na mbo ochena e busa se na ma ne bu afu. So when this loss is there, in fact ask yourself obi wona eye wo company and you bought this hooping eka we aba, ask yourself say wouldn't you even ask questions to reduce it or even stop the said business?
Sure.
You do that.
Sure.
But does it amount saying so didn't part them? But someone said does it even warrant so we didn't part them? And you see the conversation about any GoldBod a books so a way books so into the antikamai.
A kaba.
Into me and can want them.
I will say a come.
Into yes, diatem.
Dabi.
What is happening? This is a car, a calculation. You get 55, establish 55 banks. Ask yourself, establish 55 banks. When him separate for Benjuma. Unim se press for them. And these food soldiers run now. Omunya ejumano. These people are even walloping. Make rather them say MPP for they say come the opposition. Won call for nanka say good for one comedy omono. You if you establish these ones, you can employ them.
Yeah.
So why do we do this to ourselves? The real issue is say a Bank of Ghana a that one 1.7 billion dollars. We must pay for this car. Now when a bit here.
Ghana for any bit here.
In fact, as I'm working the Oko Kebi Krana, you penny create some of Pacho and Neil and Tivandapoi. I look at it and I read in the letter. No, I was Sunday patch also on one correct medium vino or some patch on. I look at it with pity. You know why? A bedu baby so ras a medium fear and yabotra. One way or bepi or bayon here. Sebi bibi taneti. And a yard the bonnet so the crew be able to be catching in yabotre. He may be very intelligent.
Obi foresee Neil Anteno part.
And now Obi asem we what be that. Say Neil Anteno anka say nya botra kwotena city say Abrantie ye me boy. In fact, I think about August 2018 or chair the campaign. No campaign or the national communication me na me chair. Wakasem me fele say. In fact, that's all feel we diatem. I tell you say this way you can communicate better. In time apologizing on your behalf. Ya kwada sorry ya Neil Anteno Jona asa actual letter say asem no kind of wa. Na wo obi ade we situ adwum say.
Wan kasa asem no kind of.
Also pa ho che mpo. Osan ho pa ho che. Na wo pa ho che anya boa na boa.
Na say bi ono akoda ye no.
Obi. Ye wo bibi e fe na reasonable man test.
Yes.
Kona koda na hwe video na Neil Anteno. Oka na asem ni wie se obi adi atem wagina public platform na oka kire ne se asem na oni afenyo marking enya adwen a kan hu se enya afenyo marking nko a na wo ne na ekasa in fact
oni Ghana fo nyina
in fact enya oni Ghana fo mpo oni efutufo mpo pe na ekasa oni me efutufo population consider nti ukasa no anka ne yie me pacho on your behalf na Ghana mu anya ye ntete ne se adibuo be ye adwuma na nipa no your friend a few minutes later wasan betro krata ababonten say chew pa na me pa me sa epa ho chew mumi anya abotrew na mmere ye ni nkaso tumi nso saa ene ne etwe nkofo asrama nkofo nam ekoyi oko ebayo ochina bi the time the tables may turn ebi a wot etene a wo betwe wo seat no bi atwe na otu asifom enya abotre
Aaron entry Bebrena fen alampan.
Na Aaron anusi ya pe ana Dr. Sam Aye. One ye NDC communications team member. So that be MPP for one trade. I didn't have GoldBod and Trump. Propaganda, political propaganda.
Obi in 2019, June 2019, Dr. Bawumia Kate sought for construction of construction bank. Udebe. Mr. Your bank people Ghana a friend of construction bank na.
Your point is
the point I'm making is that se wunya sika na DC bank in a money for there and a kabi o ha man
oh the be man to the kind so go nsi
so the Bawumia as e Kate so we see construction bank
I can GoldBod as a construction bank Obi and then the construction bank
and I want to make a sign
me
asa wo kasa me di
ba wo kasa na man te ese me bi
wo kasa do me ndema bebe wa man te
what hadi
ai ti ba me kasa
doc
enti say ye de e ka ban ya bo na ye sa analysis of sa ka no na sa ka no timi si banka anka the NPP kazo ngo muti bank de bre including the construction bank that about me akọ Kate so besi and the construction bank the number 1 Mamen Kasa Obi it is a matter of record say the government of President John Dramani Mahama the finance ministry allocated 400 million Ghana cedis in an escrow account of Bank of Ghana for the establishment of the Women Development Bank.
Was there escrow account
allocation here your modern allocation
this sikana Google up to a finance ministry in my so since escrow Bank of Ghana at least President Mama Shebo so obe create a seed fund for the establishment.
Is there more trying to get
so say bank there definitely has to go to the process. I will see a seed dying, I will see any wheels, so it's been done. It is I will say at the me fobi jina baby no munya bank sika no muso it is up to you because Mamen Kasa My Obi Sana moderate program.
No be mami for be the 24 mami for
Mami Kasa.
Amanfo be breathe here
Sir,
when you have time on
for Buoma platform.
but mami for be the way they
Sign. Ye Dina Menkasa.
Seminiano.
Maza Mami Kasa. I want to be ready. My Kasa.
Yeah, ready. They would to be right.
Obi. It is a fact that President Mahama has delivered on that promise.
Okay.
Yeah, Mama Ghana. Yeah, Mama Muti or Ghana. Any government has demonstrated commitment as a bank already. Obi see you go so. Yeah, for 1 year see bank. It's in about 3. Obi. Alampaya and the submission in but when Timian can one statement or they demonstrate say did the attempt and a lawyer some media press conference. One, you can talk about criticisms, you can talk about statements and make it obi assumptions or obi criticisms and someone you can you obi home to my probably home to my say somehow be can they would rather some. That was what lawyers and media engage in. It is a matter of record that will be discounted. Now, Alampaya issues when you na me expect so Babeka say, GoldBod statement of accounts I cramia can receive it in your panny. We pay 20 I see GoldBod now overall surplus of 5.4 billion. Enyampa nukrebi enim na GoldBod eboka. When Timian father and Sidia metuja say the criticisms are the minority leader and MPP from Pennyphobia or no as a young person. What was the criticism there? Minority leader there. Because when Timmy have a document be a man. IMF reporter a damn enemy. It was the basis for MPP press conference led by the minority leader. I have the document here. When Timmy pointing any page, any sentence, any line in the document to say GoldBod eboka. And now yes propaganda now correct no. Obi.
But his overarching argument is there is still a loss of 1.7 billion,
Sir.
which has not been disputed.
Okay, no problem. Now who are the disputers said there is a loss? As they are here can say if a loss has been occasioned that yamma emunu kure and then MP before Omanya the Damascus experience ana mekano on set timer so eko persecute Christopher no onya an experience e ma ne be dane Paul and then MP before who says e ka buy or say interrogate obi ka say wo file an RTR request from our Bank of Ghana.
Yes,
and a Bank of Ghana governor no the breakdown of a car from the time our program na MP before criticizing no e ka be buy meboa obi I have it in my hand, and one can say you know it already because when I wear RTI, Obi Bank of Ghana Governor Cherry Mu say in 2023 this same program eboka 1.3 billion.
For denomination
Ghana cedis. In 2024 the same program boka 5.6 billion. So time na e can buy no. MP before anya press conference say e will see maybe I can free buy. MP before anya press conference say a PMMC and this I can buy it. MP before I press conference said there is a need for us to interrogate the entire can buy it. That should tell you say women a natural.
But they've argued say you campaigned on a promise of resetting Ghana.
Yes, so
it is on one more with the program. You don't have to be making
President Mama had to start a whole system in the name of GoldBod.
Yes.
In Tubasha from March, GoldBod has done a reset. GoldBod has ended the domestic good purchase program.
That's a fact.
The programmer, you use here for the last 1 year. I shall say in 2021, SAR program has ended. GoldBod is not using that module again, where you go and buy gold at spot price.
Where you take money from
Bank of Ghana and buy gold at spot price abinicho waboka. Now resetting intino. GoldBod is now engaging its own financiers, raising its own funds, raising funds from its off tickets and what have you. In order that SAR cannot gradually In fact, they've set a target. The other time UTA lawyers are making or joy news. No, because by 2028, Omokano ebeye zero. That is visionary leadership. That is the resetter we promise the people of Ghana in opposition. That is the resetter. President Mama Bayo say, or the GoldBod and the activities of GoldBod ever revive the Ghanaian economy. Ghanaian economy. Na sidinaya hata 8 solid years MPP destroyed the Ghanaian.
Semper FM.
8 solid years. There was smuggling. Obi, this is the same IMF report. And before when they are reading the report, because of mischief, omunya time reading it. This is paragraph 5 of the IMF report. Obi, who tell me? Who read paragraph 5? It talks about smuggling of artisanal gold production. No, it says smuggling of ASGM production has been a critical problem in Ghana. The smuggling of ASGM gold outside of Ghana is estimated as 229 tons of gold worth 11.4 billion, which are missing from official trade data between 2019 and 2024. What did you do about it? Because your party and your leadership were benefiting from it, like what Alistair Matthias told us in this country. So no, not down for the President Kufuor and a lawyer. No, every month or smuggle $40 million worth of gold in free Ghana. What did your government do?
Yeah, but the presidency at the time disputed.
Oh no, I saw Modi Al Jazeera be court. Me boy, one some the Al Jazeera court because they know what they were doing. And I can go on and on. In fact, also in 2023, the discrepancy between exports reported by Ghana and imports reported by the United Arab Emirates was more than $4 billion. And to Kromwa, you are benefiting from illicit gold trading. A buying for Fraba or the Shishaye Guakwamu to plug the holes for the benefit of this country. There may be issues, there may be difficult because of a program you designed. On our designing program, say gold miners and from gold in my Bank of Ghana. Now they will buy the gold at spot price. Obi auto gold at spot price. Up in issue, have you not incurred it? You have. And Tiabana in 1 year. Yaya changes gradually in the space of 9 months. You're changing the whole system in order that a car you buy and you bet na a car wasem sakanini and instead of you to analyze the issues properly, you are playing to the gallery. So be a do be atem no be a way na nipa ono no contract you be say oh yabema no on bill no ono de one can once ono de or imputing crime on obi say yedene be koyoko yabema no on bill another one can once and the nya de atem and the nya nimtia but obi a or exposing the ridiculousness of obi argument sasa asemwe a barefaced lie no krebianim. You have no respect for documents. You have no respect for data. You are deliberately peddling lies. Sani panade why I am far ubuni ni diema Ghana for kakra. The Ghanaian politics enya atro. So what kind of documents na no kure wuma fa betuja. Obi on say okoreteno. He wanted to talk about GoldBod involvement in Tineka, but meanwhile the report says that before GoldBod came, Bank of Ghana under the domestic good purchase program was engaging PMMC. They were engaging Red Sapphire.
Yes.
The arrangement establishing the gold purchase agreement between PMMC and Red Sapphire and Bank of Ghana. It is there. It was there. It was signed in September 2023. So Bank of Ghana will pay a service fee of 0.5% to PMMC. Obi Mebwa.
Yes.
Bank of Ghana will pay 0.25% in asset fees to PMMC.
Yes.
And see, under MPP, Bank of Ghana to us has 0.5%. Bank of Ghana to us has 0.25%. And all the yeah. But and the NDC, so Bank of Ghana to us our percentage is in my GoldBod. Yeah, I know the yeah because I'm not feeling any more hurry. A quarter the and the budget. Nyanya and obi on fan unkudi. Ada obi before modu some any person obi. But obi at the end of the day, Ghana 4 will be the best judge. So program be obey no its costs.
Yes.
Why? Say ye tuya nkwala school fees okromwa under free SHS program. Say be ye manu benya dache papa bi. President Mama ba ye no fee stress. Say what 2 year first year for fees. Say the bear and what a day in Collabebre and Momunku obey ye for okay. Intia nunti president mama bo manika. Intia nunti efa president mama unko yoko. Nyanko chirintum. Na efa president kufa do unko yoko nyanko chintum go tianko for fees. There be. But at the end of the day, no, the Ghana for shene say. President mama ba when promise to the people of Ghana. So obey stabilize the Ghanaian city. Obey ye 16 cities no obey to you know to 10.5, 10.8, 10.11 no. Has President Mama delivered on it or not? Obi, maybe so. Has he not delivered on it? He has. Okasa Obe increasing the Ghanaian foreign reserves.
Yes.
In a space of 1 year, you're moving from 8.9 billion to over 13.8 at the end of 2025. You're stabilizing the Ghanaian city. Eka ebe 2 year do na bondholders. We are clearing all of them. And on Ghana for Obi, it is a ne. Say a program which a program started in 2021 under your watch, 1 year press conference, one. And then the same program because of how it has been scaled up according to the IMF documents. Say Kaba, let us be candid about it. No, it is not because Obia Mwajuma. It is not because Bank of Ghana pay you for incompetent, but it is how the program was designed. In Tianunti, GoldBod in the last 1 year, I modification or my changes. Say gradually economy. They are using a new system to actually trade their goods. Say they be Ghana for Benyang Faso. Now after because of say Juma dia akoso Ghana for Benyang Faso. Ghana for be who say MPP for more number. Na the deni kasa be bre omo ye say omo ye economic desire Dr. Baumia. The day ne in some money lectures or can be bre say Ghana for say MPP for no money. But in 1 year, NDC has been able to do what the MPP couldn't do in the 8 years under the leadership of lawyers and Dr. Ato Forsen, Bank of Ghana and Penny for Dr. Siama, any President John Dramani Mahama. It must be on record. So we have been able to do that. That is the most important thing.
But while you praise your administration, some would argue, say, the loss and so on, Mono has almost quadrupled from the last loss.
In fact, Bank of Ghana phone, in fact, IMF phone, Ankasa say it is because of how the program has been scaled up. Yes, Kelly up.
As in the quantities are matter.
Yes, definitely.
Volumes not
definitely. Akosro, baby. And because of that, no. Yenya some operational losses. Which operational losses? Bank of Ghana and SIP and Tinaho, GoldBod and Tinaho Keke. They have made changes. Obi.
Samia, I think you've made
Sawati, the changes are GoldBod are here. Yes. As far as this trading is concerned, until lawyers are making GoldBod and paying for by the end of 2028, will be a turn of the past. We should be commending GoldBod and lawyers are making for this initiative.
Dr. Sam Aye, NDC communications team member earlier, Oti Eronasi entry. I think 2 fantastic communicators, fine brains. Ghana, the future is bright. I mean, if you listen to these guys in terms of the cogent analysis that they advance, it tells you say from Obia political side, Obia the politics. Intiana me share the depth of discussion or argument. Yeah, I'm gonna suit you, I'm gonna favor a political party. And I think these 2 gentlemen have really impressed me. For which reason, me hear my some more content. Madam Samo share and to be a nana janto better as the more and come Abraham radio on Sokatwa show. Most of for Steve Zandoni. Mess anybody shall be. Bye bye.